Hello everybody, thank you for watching my presentation today. And today I want to talk my paper. For my paper, I wrote about the Police Camera Act 2015. This act would authorize the Assistant Attorney General for the Office of Justice Programs to make grants to states, local governments, and Indian tribes to purchase or lease body-worn camera for use by law enforcement officers. It will allow the Assistant Attorney General to use funds for expenses related to the implementation of a body-worn camera program to deter excessive force, improve accountability and transparency of use of force by law enforcement officers, assist in responding to complaints against officers, and improve evidence collection. The thesis for my paper is this bill is rapidly receiving much support and should be passed because body cameras can prevent violence, will save police department money on costly internal investigations, and can create a better public opinion about law enforcement. Karen Brown, the former congresswoman who intended this bill, found that the increased police brutality incidents results in the increase in fear of the police by minorities. Truly, the hairs of a man are full of ear. Yet we can reason almost with a man that looks not heavily and full of dread. Many men of color feel pleased because of the images of police brutality against minorities that have taken over their television screens. This gives them something to fear, and it becomes difficult to overcome this fear. Malcolm Gladwell, who wrote the book David and Goliath, claims that they say they are in here to protect us. They will turn on us. You wait and see. And he was 100% right. They turn on us. Many people feel the police have turned on them, which has resulted in a broken relationship between members of society and police officers. This is apparent with the Black Lives Matter movement, where they are demanding police put an end to racial profiling and police brutality against people of color. A spokesperson for the Black Lives Matter movement states there is a perception that law enforcement officers are really, if ever, punished for what some consider an ethical behavior, brutally and even criminal acts against Black Americans. Police officers disagree and state people accuse officers of unjust behavior based on their actions without knowing their reasoning behind their actions. The first reason this bill should pass is because it will help prevent violence. A reduction in violence will occur if the officer has a camera on his or her shirt. According to Malcolm Gladwell, simple devices that are made by Joe Average, just like me, that have gone on to save numerous lives. Yet we are not looking for any kudos. We're not looking for any pats on the back. All we are looking for is results, and the results are my greatest reward. The police body camera is a simple device that can provide results in the form of footage of the interactions between police and citizens. A recent study published by the Harvard Law Review reviewed the results of a police body camera study and found a significant decrease in violence among police officers and civilians due to the officers or anytime they were working a shift. The police body camera bill should also be passed because the camera will result in a decrease in costly internal investigations. According to Sergeant Smith of San Diego, where body cams were implemented last year, he stated they have experienced a reduction in citizen complaints and allegations. As a result, the San Diego Police Department didn't have to take part in costly internal investigations to discover the truth. In Central Ohio, a 30-year police officer named Dean Nasico had similar experience with his department's use of body cameras. Narciso states, I think they have saved a lot of time and money as far as complaints. We have discovered a simple review of video can eliminate the need for an internal investigation of misconduct. Another reason HR about 1860 should be passed is because it will create a better public opinion regarding police officers and will restore trust in the officers. This can be possible if every officer is equipped with a camera, because the public will see that a large majority of officers follow protocol and do all they can do to help the members of the community they serve. The presidential nominees were asked what we need to mend the divide between police officers and citizens who are leery of the officers. Hillary Clinton stated, we have to restore trust between communities and the police. We have to work to make sure that our police are using the best training, the best technicals, that they are well prepared to use force only when necessary. Everyone should be respected by the law, and everyone should respect the law. I I'm absolutely agree with her. Her statement reveals what has to happen to repair the relationship between society and police officers, and body cameras can help achieve this, because people will see that most police officers are ethical and abide by the laws. Although this law doesn't guarantee there will no longer be a need for custody investigations, it does guarantee that there is some form of accountability and will also help establish a better public opinion regarding police officers. Police officers devote their lives to serve and protect their communities, and body cameras will enhance their ability to do so. The world is grown so bad that ruins make prey where eagles dare not perch. It's a statement made in Othello. But it doesn't have to remain this way. If the government takes a proactive approach to making the world feel safer for everyone, including police officers. Now that I gave you all a rundown of my paper, I want to talk about my motive for studying this particular bill, and it's because I was saddened to see so many police-involved shootings this year. This topic is important because we need to do what we can to keep officers safe, since they are putting their lives on the line every day. We should care because this law can help increase the safety of the officers and the public. We should also care because it will help heal the relationship between police officers and the community. If I were in charge of a 6-month project, had a $1 million budget, and could hire assistants or purchase necessary items, I would use the $1 million to purchase body cameras for officers in the most dangerous parts of the country and have the officers record their daily lives as an officer, then create a video compilation of what was recorded so people can see how dangerous it is for police officers and how they put their lives on the line every day. Hopefully, this will help public opinion of the officers, since there is not a high public opinion about them due to the latest shooting. The one thing we can all do at this moment to promote understanding is to take the time to thank an officer when you see them in the neighborhood. Thank them for doing such a greatest job in the community and keeping the community safe. I don't think we thank them enough, and I think this will help show them that we don't all hate them and we care. So that's all about my presentation. Thank you for listening again.